Good evening. On behalf of our Commissioner, Brian Spooner, we'd like to welcome you all to the 2025 MWL Draft. We have a very exciting night tonight, and people here in the War Room are moist with anticipation as we have several new draft picks ready for this 2025 MWL season. Tonight we have 13 players ready to be drafted. This is a chance for them to shine and star on the big stage. They are all very excited tonight, and the teams are very excited to have them. For our draft tonight, we will have two rounds. The first round, the teams will be picking according to the finish in the 2024 MWL season. The second round will be a lottery round. During the off-season, the managers of the MWL had heavy negotiations going on throughout the winter. These negotiations resulted in two key trades. In the first trade, the Yankees traded one of their ace pitchers, Jack Velasek, to the Blue Jays for the second overall pick in the draft. In the second trade, the Yankees traded the second overall pick in the draft and the sixth overall pick to the Tigers. In exchange, the Yankees got the first overall pick from the Tigers and the seventh overall pick from the Tigers. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 2025 MWL Draft. The Yankees are on the clock. Wow, just look at the crowd in downtown Detroit. So excited to find out who the Yankees, my team, is going to pick with the first overall pick in the 2025 draft. There has been a lot of speculation, a lot of commentary, not just in Detroit, but throughout the entire country. So let's go to the floor right now. It looks like Graham Jacob is on the call right now with one of our teams. With the first overall pick in the 2025 MWL Draft, the Yankees select outfielder and pitcher Graham Jacob from Purple Thunder. The Tigers are now on the clock.
Thank you so much. I definitely believe my talent is better than what my rating shows, so I'm thankful that you watched my film and saw my talent. Yep. Yeah, I just want to say a few thank yous to Julian for getting me into wiffle ball and getting me into this league. It sounds very fun, and let's go Yankees. Let's go back to back.
The Yankees are very excited to have drafted Graham Jacob as the #1 overall pick in this year's draft. He is a fine young man. He has done excellent in the Reinhardt League there in Clarkston, Michigan, and he has shown himself to be a very versatile player, a great pitcher and a great hitter, as well as a great fielder. The Yankees are very excited to have him on our team and are happy to give him this opportunity. With the second overall pick in the 2025 MWL Draft, the Tigers select outfielder and pitcher Joe Reinhardt from Air Force. The Padres are now on the clock. The Tigers are going to be very pleased with their second overall pick, Joe Reinhardt. He comes from the Reinhardt League in Clarkston, Michigan as well. He is shown to be an excellent batter, pitcher, and fielder. With his experience, he will lead the Tigers to victory for sure. The Yankees were also eyeing him as the first overall pick. It was a very tough decision before they decided to go with Graham Jacob. However, you can't miss with Joe Reinhardt as the first overall pick or second overall pick in this draft. With the third overall pick in the 2025 MWL Draft, the Padres select outfielder and pitcher Josh Shamir from Columbia. The Braves are now on the clock. Josh Samir had an incredible 2024 season as he was a key sub many times throughout the league for several different teams. He was projected to go first overall pick in this draft. However, there have been some issues with him getting a visa to be able to come back to this country and play with our MWL teams. We hope to have him here soon. When he comes, he will be a great addition to the Padres team. With the 4th overall pick in the 2025 MWL Draft, the Braves select outfielder Derek Gerke. From the Breakers, the Marlins are now on the clock. With the 4th overall pick, the Braves chose Derek Gerke. In 2024, Derek played 3 games as a sub for the Yankees. In those 3 games, he dominated with 4 home runs and 10 RBIs. He was a key addition to the team and helped lead us to victory in all 3 games. It was a very impressive performance for the young man from the Reinhardt League. Also, he will be a great addition in the field as well, as he has shown great athleticism. With the 5th overall pick in the 2025 MWL Draft, the Marlins select shortstop and pitcher Alex Southern from Bethel Christian School. The Tigers are now on the clock. Alex Southern was drafted 5th by the Marlins overall. He has extensive baseball experience from his younger days in high school. Last year, he played for the Blue Jays in a substitute game against the Yankees where he faced off against incredibly tough pitching. He showed himself to be a very capable player and a very good teammate. We look forward to him this year. With the 6th overall pick in the 2025 MWL Draft, the Tigers select shortstop and pitcher John Reinhardt from the Breakers. The Yankees are now on the clock. With the 6th overall pick, the Tigers chose John Reinhardt, also from the Reinhardt League. He is the brother of Joe Reinhardt, who was the 2nd overall pick. John has shown to be solid batting and solid pitching ability, as well as a capable fielder. He will be a good addition to this Tiger team, who needs new, fresh talent after losing a few players from the 2024 team. Wow, look at this crowd so far. The enthusiasm and the attendance has far surpassed the NFL draft from last year. I think that this is going to be an exciting year for the 2025 season. With the 7th overall pick in the 2025 MWL Draft, the Yankees select shortstop Dakota Flatter from Owasso High School. The Marlins are now on the clock. Dakota Flatter was the 7th overall pick for the Yankees. We are very excited to have him on this team. Dakota has shown a great ability in baseball as in high school, as well as a church softball team in years past. He can hit, he can field, and he can pitch. He's been practicing this winter, and he is ready to contribute to the Yankees. With the 8th overall pick in the 2025 MWL Draft, the Marlins select outfielder Mike Davis. The Braves are now on the clock. With the 8th overall pick, the Marlins were looking for someone with great athletic ability. They had not seen Mike Davis play before, as he had not been a sub for the MWL in previous years. The War Room for the Marlins is excited to have him on the team, and they expect big things from him in the future. With the 9th overall pick in the 2025 MWL Draft, the Braves select first baseman Ryan Chrisman from free agency. The Blue Jays are now on the clock. The Braves are very excited about their 9th pick, Ryan Chrisman. They've known him from years past as a sub for several different teams and played on the Yankees 2 years ago. They know that he is a solid player with a good bat. He has drawn many walks. He has a good baseball mind, and they are expecting good things from him this year. With the 10th overall pick in the 2025 MWL Draft, the Blue Jays select first baseman Dexter Blarski from Emmanuel Baptist School. The Padres are now on the clock. The Blue Jays picked Dexter Blarski as a 10th overall pick. We think that he is going to be the sleeper pick of the draft and could be the steal. His ratings do not show great power hitting, but we do think he has greater potential. With the 11th overall pick in the 2025 MWL Draft, the Padres select outfielder Steve Waddell from free agency. The Yankees are now on the clock. With the 11th pick, the Padres chose Steve Waddell. Steve is a wily old veteran of the MWL League and was here at the inaugural 2022 season. Steve had an excellent postseason where in the ALDS he hit 2 clutch home runs to lead the team into the ALCS. Steve is a great fielder and he is able to draw a lot of walks. This year, Steve plans to work on his batting stance. With the 12th overall pick in the 2025 MWL Draft, the Yankees select first baseman Scott Wilkinson from Marlette High School. The Braves are now on the clock. With the 12th overall pick, the Yankees chose Scott Wilkinson. Scott has extensive experience in softball and baseball as an adult and in high school. Expect him to use that old man strength to hit a lot of balls over the fence. He will be a surprise to many this year. He also has the honor of being the oldest member of the MWL this year. With the 13th overall pick in the 2025 MWL Draft, the Braves select first baseman and Mr. Irrelevant, Jack Tremmel from Corona High School. Jack Tremmel has the honor this year of being Mr. Irrelevant as the last overall pick in the MWL Draft. He will be going to the Braves this year. Last year he played as a sub in a few games with the Blue Jays, where he did show some athletic ability. I do believe that Jack will be able to learn from the veterans on this team and become a valuable addition to this team and lead them to the postseason. Here you can find each team's roster and their salary cap in the upper left-hand corner. Here you can also find their potential defensive alignment. Thank you for tuning in to the 2025 Draft. Please like and subscribe on Facebook and our YouTube channel. We look forward to seeing you all on opening day.